I hate it when I put a mark somewhere and I forget why. Oh, I hate this area. Not there yet, though. Hey. It's going alright, Iris Julia. How's it going for you? Tooth whip. Oof. Oh, this is one of the places that will break the charm, I think. I think once I cross that bridge and I get right up in that area, the charm breaks. Oh, nice, DZ. Have you finished a playthrough yet? This is not a first playthrough. This tune is on a new game.
We are all. It is what fine. Oh, that man is known as Dane. He's been in the service of Mikula the Kind longer than I. He might be solemn of cheer, but is a fierce warrior nevertheless. There's no cause for concern. Dane's reluctance to speak to you is no fault of your own. We've been acquainted for quite some time, but even I am yet to hear his voice. Perhaps one day.
I'm hoping to get through quest lines in the DLC. Last time I blew it and I didn't do any of them.
Oh, that man. He's been in this. He might be. There's no call. Dane's reluctant. We've been acquainted. Perhaps one day. Wondering about the horns? True enough. Long ago, a cleansing's no wonder that aside, and in this regard, they were never saying they just happened to, but it's still a wreck.
The problem is that I haven't triggered or broken the what Michaela's charm or whatever.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Go to the machine in that forsaken.
So I'm trying to figure out where. So I'm trying to make sure that I advance the quest lines. I'm just... Unfortunately, I think it's going to require... because I've already missed them all. I'm worried that it's going to require looking it up and seeing what the actual steps are. Because it's not very clear.
Let us both take kindly. May we meet again on the battlefield. May we meet again.
Righteous tarnished. Righteous.
Welcome. You come off. You enjoy. I.
No money left.
Goodbye.
Let's see. So the part that I'm trying to figure out is where or what I'm supposed to do to progress the next storyline. So the one thing in this game that's a little bit disappointing is how obscure some of these things can be. Hornsent was the least obscure by saying basically I have to fight some people in a tree. I know that. But that should happen much later, not much sooner. Anyway. The problem is it seems like much of the map is connected to here, to the Shadow Keep, and the problem is if I approach Shadow Keep, I'm going to break the charm. And if I break the charm, then a lot of the quest lines sort of stop. So that's kind of what I'm running into. So I don't really know how I'm supposed to manage that. Did that part. there. Hey. Well, that was exciting. I didn't see that coming. Oops. Not that those 200 runes need to be gotten back. I hate leaving those rune piles kind of hanging out there. Where the hell did I fall down? Somewhere around this tree. That's where I was trying to go. Ah, come on. I thought that was a little creature in the grass. It's funny. I hate those guys. Out of range. That hurt. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought I didn't pick it up. Ah, it's funny. Yeah, those guys are stupid fast. Just get him to bugger off. There he is over there. Yeah, well, thank you. Not sure what just happened. Lots of noise just occurred in my headset, but I don't know what for. Alright, now wait, where did I fall down? I grabbed that. Oh, I must have fallen down there. Now, is this where I think I am? Okay. Now I know where I am. So I was trying to get this way earlier. I couldn't figure it out. $150 is not max level in this. If that's what your curiosity is. You can level, in theory, infinitely, as long as you can keep getting runes. wanted was to go down here. I did beat Millennia. Actually, not only did I beat Millennia... Oh, this is funny. So, I actually beat this dragon from... Where was I? Up on those cliffs up above there. The last time I did this. On my first playthrough, the DLC. But yeah, I beat Millennia with this build, and what's funny about it is I actually beat her in one shot. Which I absolutely did not expect. I did not think for a second that I would be getting anything even remotely close to that kind of no. Dang. Guy right here. Much more useful to actually go after the dragon. Let's get some poison on. Uh-oh. Will it reach? Nope. Ah. Alright. I have to cut it up. YouTube is the platform that I use for all that. I don't know why, but TikTok's video saving, cutting, and editing stuff for me, in the time that I do nothing more than... this guy needed poison or what? If I put the... if I try to cut it on TikTok, and the time that TikTok says processing video 90%, I can open YouTube, open its editor, cut it, and create it, and set it up to be a short. I can do all of that in the time that TikTok just keeps saying 90%. starting to think this guy's immune to poison. That's no good. Rotted. Now he's mad. Now he's big mad. Hello? Ah! Damn it. Switch weapons on me again. And of course he dodges like right at the last second. Bastard. Drink. Yay. That was pretty chaotic. Really? I just killed the dragon that was like eviscerating you guys, and your answer is to shoot me with an arrow. Jackwagon. Alright. This was actually the direction I was planning on going. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Millennia Kill, I gotta be honest with you when I say I was not expecting the Millennia Kill to be as easy as it was. And easy's not a fair word, but it's... the thing that I figured out, and it's unique to the Magma build, was instead of trying to hit her with spells, I kept trying to put the... What was that I just heard? Oh, I hate those. There's two of them? Well, that's not good. I kept trying to put the magma on the ground. Oh, I got too many of those. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I kept trying to put the, or I put the magma on the ground instead of on her, like trying to hit her directly. And the result of doing that is it'll blow up, right? Which is what the plan is for that. So it'll put the blob on the ground, it'll ramp up, and then do more damage to her when it explodes. Wrong kind of arrow. Wait. No, I want those ones. Go back to there. Trying to get them closer. Nope. Apparently that one's gonna just go riding off into the sunset. Oh, you bastard. Alright, there's something else I can do. Oh, trying to beat Millennia? Tough fight, man. Well, you don't need... I mean, the only connection Millennia has to Frenzy Flame is if you're trying to get rid of it. That's the only reason to even... You know, you don't have to fight her. If you want the Frenzy Flame ending, you don't have to do anything with Millennia. That's a completely different questline. The Frenzy Flame ending, that's actually the one that I did. I'm in a after Frenzied Flame victory. That's just visiting the Three Fingers, getting the Frenzied Flame from them, and then burning the tree using the Frenzied Flame, and then winning. That's basically how you get the ending. You can undo that ending if you... you can undo that ending by visiting her. Oh, got it. So I wouldn't worry about the... If you're trying to do Frenzied Flame, that's not in the Halig tree. That's actually... I've already burnt the city, so it's not quite the same. But you need to go down into the Forsaken Depths, right? So you get there, I think, through the underground roadside. And then ultimately Forsaken Depths, Cathedral of Forsaken, and then Frenzied Flame Prescription. This is where you do that. That quest line is completely different. Again, the tie-in being is that you need to get the unalloyed needle back after beating her from the flower. There's a turn-in that you do, and when you get that back, you get a somber ancient dragon stone, but you get the needle back, which you then take to Farum Azula here, where the which one is it? Dragon Lord Placidusix. You go there with a needle and you do something, and that's how you remove the frenzied flame. I don't know if that's helpful. Wait. It's the I think the mistake that people make when they're trying to do trying to fight her as a boss. I think the most common mistake is simply the fact that people will follow these guides that have, ultimate guide to beat Millennia, but they miss what are actually the truly critical parts of that fight. There's no... So all that I'm saying is, did you get the Frenzied Flame? Did you do that part of the quest line? Again, it has nothing to do with her. Keep up the grin. Keep up the grind. I think keep up the grin was better. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm lucky. And this is not my first playthrough. You dropped for me, Rune. And you did not chase me down the way I hoped. What? No. There we go. Hey, man. You want to do that? That works for me. Sorry, I'm trying to do this cheesy. Oh, I got it. Talk to Millicent, but didn't go through the door. I'm actually trying to figure out there's two. Alright, I just want to get that guy knocked out. I'm not sure I fully understand. So the hold on, is there a place to camp here? Oh, I definitely don't want to fight that guy. Oh, there's one there. That's what I was looking for. This whole time I was just looking the wrong way. Alright, so... Okay. Frenzied Flame... And if you already know all this stuff, just let me know. So, Frenzied Flame is unique from Millicent. So, Frenzied Flame is when you go through those doors. You never have to have talked to Millicent or what's his name in the swamp. You can just do none of that, right? So, if you get naked, that's what you have to do, is get completely naked, and you walk through those doors, you get the Frenzied Flame. You become the Frenzied Flame. In fact, if you... Hold on. See the scarring on my toon? The burns? That's the Frenzied Flame. That's what you get. So all of that burn, those are fingers, right? They're 3 fingers wrap around you, like, so your figure, and they do this and they burn you. That's, you become like the embodiment to the Frenzied Flame. That's what that is. And see the eyes, how they're glowing yellow? That's Frenzied Flame. That is completely separate from... So that is a completely separate thing from once you beat Millennia, this flower appears. And if you have done the Millicent questline, when you walk up to it like this, it'll give you the option to do something. That's the needle, but you have to complete her questline, which I have not done. If you complete her questline, you get the needle, which you can then take... here, and I've never done it, so I don't know what it requires, but you can go here, take that needle, and you do something with it, and you can remove the Frenzied Flame. But you have to do all of that before you burn the tree, I think. You certainly have... Oh, you can't do it before you burn the tree. You have to do it before you beat the Elden Beast and pick the ending. Once you've beaten the Elden Beast, right, and you've picked the ending, so you go up and in. I thought I did this ending. I swear I beat the Elden Beast already. I don't want to walk in there without having done that. Curious. Alright, well, for the moment, we'll pretend that I've beaten Elden Beast. Maybe I swear I already did that. Well, anyway, inside that room, there'll be a thing, and depending on which ending you're going for, there may be little summon things on the ground. One of them is for Ronnie's ending, and if you claim Elden Lord as your win, if you claim Frenzied Flame as the ending, you'll end up like burning the sky. And notice the color of the tree that's burning. It's like orange-red instead of the usual sort of golden color. That's the Frenzied Flame. That's why I swear I've already done this, because it's there, but it's got the summon wall, and I don't want to go through the summon wall and be like, oh no! So the reason the tree looks like it does when it's burning is because I did the Frenzied Flame ending. Man, I hate that suit of armor. It is so atrocious. Honestly, this is the best looking stuff. That's the stuff that looks good. Yeah, no, that's fine. So if you want to do the Frenzied Flame ending, you have to go down, get hugged, and turn into the Frenzied Flame. That's how you get that ending. And your little buddy gets pissed at you because she doesn't want that. And there's, what, 7 endings or something that can possibly end the game? Dung Eater even has an ending, I believe. Yeah, no worries. The thing is, I mean, it's a ton of work, and it's the Millicent part and the Millennia part is if you want to get rid of the Frenzied Flame ending. But you don't need to do it in order to get the Frenzied Flame ending. It's the opposite. Like, if you had finished it, you then wouldn't get the Frenzied Flame ending if you did all the stuff that you had to do. And how people figured this out is absolutely beyond me. Like, I have no clue how people figure some of this crap out. PC is a desktop. Oh, wrong one, as always. Holy cow, this guy hits hard. And I'm not wearing armor anymore. Ow! Aha! I hate these guys. They're so mean. They're mean to me. Yeah, if you get stuck at a boss for a significant period of time, walk away. Go someplace else. Either you need more levels or your brain is stuck in a I have to do things a certain way mode and you're doing it wrong. And you're just kind of like stuck. I don't know if that makes any sense, but swings in before you have my sword out. What? Bastard. Got something. Already got that. Well, I mean, I played this through, so I already got most of this stuff. down. Amateurs. Pots. Actually, throwing pots are really powerful in this game. I just never use them. Which is kind of dumb on my part, I suspect. Alright. Now we'll look at going through. Bloody hell. Oh, hell. Sounds like it's above me. Yow. Yep. Yep. Run away. That's why I wasn't wearing this armor. I was wearing this stupid suit. Not that it would matter that much, but I was wearing that one. I was wearing that one. Alright, what's the toughest gloves I can get away with? Gauntlets. God, this is such an ugly suit of armor. Hell. Let's get that one more healing. Uh-oh. He's gonna stand there and let me, like, cast on him. Alright. So there's a, there's a place up here. Just FYI. Doesn't make it impossible for them to reach you, but it makes them path in a funny way. because that guy. Yeah, I don't want to be there for that. What the hell? What? Why did I lose my target? Ooh. Ooh, I say. Ay. Nope. 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 Man, this is just not working out the way I want it to. There we go. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby! No! Hey, Chewie. Getting my crap handed to me. Oh, there he is. What? It ate my shot. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Yeah, I'm weakest against heavy melee. Oh, I gotta beat that guy too. Oh, yeah, that was cheese. Whoops. I forgot all these guys would still be here. That's the yeah. Ah. What? Why'd you? Ah. Oh, he ducked it. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I hate these guys. Yeah, my kryptonite has always been like just the brutal heavy melee. The Crucible Knights, the Omen Killers, those have always been my kryptonite. I can figure out some of the most wicked bosses, but these guys, like, I'm just, my move set, the way that I play just does not lend itself to beating those particular guys. This guy, let's get this guy. Let's go back to this, there, there. Horse right on top of me. Yep, that's right, exactly where I wanted to be. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, man. Yep, right on top. There we go. Oh, man. No! Oh, I love that target switch, like right in the middle. That was awesome. Oh, I feel cheapened. Right back down into more guys. That was awesome. Nope. 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 Ow. Ow. Nope. Ha ha ha. That was the dirtiest, ugliest victory. I don't think I've had a worse, like, undeserved win than that. That was ugly. But you know what? It's done. Right. That was too much. Yeah, I mean, that was like... I fully recognize the ugliness of that victory. I can't even call it cheese. It's just fugly. Oh, should have done that earlier. Ow! He reached me. I didn't expect that. Nope. Damn it. All right. Steve Adams. ACD. It's going all right. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I mostly, especially like this time of the morning, I'm just kind of like messing around, playing with stuff, seeing what I can get away with. I'm trying to advance the quest lines in the DLC, and it's, as one might expect, it's not very obvious. And the reason why it's particularly problematic is because they don't actually explain well. Oh, whatever it was that was in there. You must only be able to loot once. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think there's any other reason to wander around this area. Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out is what it is, and I may just have to go to the internet to figure this one out. But I have to go figure out how it is that I get to advance the quest lines. They're all kind of statically hanging out at this point. Yeah, I do. Although, so, and that generally goes. So there's two aspects to that. One is I prefer to play an area than to run by. What's the point, right? The whole point of the game is to do something. It's not running simulator, right? No shade to people that do that. Play the game how you want. But also, I want to complete an area. Well, I've completed it in the first playthrough for the most part. So it's in a replay through. I'm much less concerned with like, did I get everything? Did I find everything? I have sort of mild compulsions that if I see a lootable thing, it's really hard to not go loot it. If it's a pile of runes, even if I know there's no runes in it, I really can't loot it because it feels like the scene is not clean. If only I could apply that same logic to everything else in my life. Kids' rooms, all that kind of stuff. But this time, I'm missing a whole bunch of... The first playthrough, I missed all the quest lines. So that's what I'm actually trying to clear out. And the problem is, I know that if I get close enough to here, I break the charm or whatever that Michaela has over the NPCs, and a bunch of NPC quests change. And you're no longer able to advance some of them. So I'm trying to avoid doing that, but I don't know how to push their... Maybe I have pushed them far enough along, I just don't know if I have. Like, I beat Dryleaf in the combat, but I don't know if there's another step in the quest line. And it's... my sort of solitary complaint about... Yes, we're in DLC. So my solitary complaint about Elden Ring as a whole is that the questing is significantly obscure, and it's difficult to know what things will stop you from being able to advance. The very first time I played the DLC, I just suddenly get this message on my screen saying, whatever, the charm has been broken, whatever the whole message is, right? And how would I possibly have known that that was going to screw up all my quests? So the last playthrough, right, the one I did, a week ago, I basically did, I started, went through, did this, got to here, went here, did this, got to here, and all the quests were done, right? No more quests. Like, I had Mesmer I was at Mesmer's door within a few hours unintentionally because I just followed the path the game seemed to be walking me on, right? And apparently, and the first playthrough wasn't even that bad, and so I had to go back and forcibly play the rest of it. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It's reminiscent way back in the days in the EverQuest time frame. There were quests that, you could figure out how to interact in general, but how you could possibly know some steps was there was no lore, there was nothing that would put you there. Like there would be some NPC that wanted you to give them a widget, but they wouldn't tell you they wanted one. And so you would just have to like randomly give people widgets all over the map until someone's like, "Oh, thank you, I wanted that," and everyone else just took your widget. It was so irritating. Oh, real life. One moment. I am going to go offline for a bit. Thank you all for watching out and hanging. Thanks for the conversation. I will be back in a while. Y'all be excellent. Yep, real life. It's time to touch grass.